Hello Libra, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 19th to the 25th of June. So let's have a little look together and see what is going on for you. For Libra, please, spirits. I really feel like you guys are going to be really seeing very beautiful views. Specifically cliffs or like rocks. I don't know. Anyway, there we go. Strange. I was just seeing it. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, it feels like you're having to rewind. I'm feeling a rewind. This card has been coming up for everybody. It feels like a Mercury retrograde. God. I'm seeing a rewind, but it's only because either you have to go back and correct something, whether it's a lesson, whether it's a situation, or whether it's you have to review something. It's a rewind. I'll show you why, because your reading's going backwards. The movement of your reading is going backwards. So I'm going to read it backwards. You have the Fates coming through. It's your third card, but it's now your first, which is really about trusting in the divine. I think that you went through something, may have been the wrong way, which is why we're having to go back now, but you're really much guided because you're at this fated point of where you feel looked after. You feel like she's hugging herself. She has love for self. She feels protected. All these stars represent wish fulfillment, all right, and just healing and all that good stuff. It's a very beautiful card. It's very warm, it's very loving. The Fates then leads into the card in the middle, which is round and round, which is that karmic cycle. It's karmic lessons, but I'm seeing it as a rewind button. So you're trusting in spirit, letting them do its thing, and it seems like they're reversing something or taking... Don't know. I'm going to see what the cards are saying, but, you know, it's a vision, so I have to say it. And then by the book comes in. So I'm going to show you how I'm seeing it so you can understand how it's a rewind. You know, usually it's here to here, but it really feels like you're kind of being sent the other direction than maybe what you anticipated. So maybe it's not even just going backwards. It may feel like you're going backwards and that you're kind of reversing the progress that you made, but it's not true. You're going in a divine way, in a fated way. So for some reason, I feel called to read this the other way around, which is very nice. The by the book card is about being guided. It's about really having your ancestors and spirit guides taking you somewhere. It's a card of following the lead, okay? So whilst you're going through this period of time, really trust that you're being guided somewhere. This is a card of like, don't... when you're feeling to go in one direction, don't shake things up out of fear or because of curiosity. Just go with where you're being led because there's a reason. Okay. Let the elephants guide you here. Let the higher, wiser ancestors and spirit guides take you somewhere because you're going to learn something along the way. Okay, now I'm going to pull the cards and see what else is saying. But, you know, this could be to do with certain cycles, certain lessons here. I'm really curious. I've never seen a message like this, actually. What? Seven of Swords, Three of Wands. Now, Three of Wands is again like a waiting energy. You know, putting the energy out there, waiting for it to come back. Seven of Swords, though, is lying, cheating, stealing. It could even be self-sabotaging. So if that's the case, maybe you felt like you've messed something up a little bit, or... You guys know me. If something goes off like that, like a notification or an email, then it means something. And it comes at the right time. Some of you may have cut corners, so now you're going back to review it, okay? Sometimes it can just be as simple as that. Because you have the Seven of Pentacles, this could be to do with work, so maybe you're going back to a certain company that may, you know, I don't know. I don't want to step on any toes here, Libra, but the Seven of Swords seems to be coming up in your energy because, let me just see. Clarify the Seven of Swords, please. The Fool card. And the Ace of Swords. It feels like you're going back and correct. I'm seeing this almost like a movie that goes backwards. There is a movie like that, right? I think it's got Brad Pitt in it. I don't know if that has some significance. But the Ace of Swords coming through is like you're finally being able to do things the right way, and maybe you didn't do it the right way before. The Seven of Swords doesn't just have to be lying, cheating, stealing. You know, you may not have been the one to do that, Maybe you're finding the truth out about situations that were like that you may have missed before. That's why the rewind is happening, is just to you could be waiting for someone who did these things and you didn't notice that, or maybe you didn't put much importance on it, but now you're being taken back down that route to understand, like whether it's visualizing it, thinking about it, so that you can cut that cycle off if that keeps happening to you, if it's something that seems to be repeated, because it's a karmic cycle that you're being kind of shown out of. Or maybe you were in another relationship that kind of reflected like the past, Libra, and you're kind of like, oh, I'm seeing similarities. Universe, I'm going to let you guide me, and then you might detach yourself from this person. I don't know. It's a very interesting reading, and I have to be very honest with you. I'm not getting a very clear message, which usually I do. But I'm going to let you guys apply it. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. But this is just what it is. Seven of Swords with the Fool. Maybe someone was acting foolish. All right, someone may have been very risky. It could be gambling. I don't know if it was. You might have done something that maybe you shouldn't have, and now you're having to correct it. But with the Fool card, it's not bad. Some of you, again, you could just... I think you may have went down a route, and now you're just going to do this Fool energy and just trust in the universe to take you somewhere else. Maybe you feel like you made a mistake. Maybe you feel like where you are right now is actually not the route you want to go down, so you are kind of coming out of it. So anyway... There's a lot. I'm sorry, Libra. Usually readings can be very straightforward, and I really see it. But this kind of feels like it's got a few meanings behind it. And a very different kind of reading, which is why it's hard for me to grasp what's happening in real time. Okie dokie. So can we clarify individually the oracle cards so I can see? Thank you. Yeah, you're being guided somewhere. The by the book card is being clarified by the Hermit and the Eight of Swords. You do not see where you're going, but your higher self does. You are being guided by spirit guides, mentors, or teachers of some kind. Your higher self, most importantly. Eight of Swords, you don't see where you're going, but something within you does. So you could be doing things very unconsciously. Like your actions within this week could be very, it seems unconscious. This is where it's reversed. Your higher self is usually your subconscious, and that's what's ruling you. That's what's conscious this week. It's your conscious that's unconscious. It's like reversed. As you can see, like your current energy is the Eight of Swords. It's stuck. It's feeling like doesn't really know what's going on. And the Hermit sees everything from the higher perspective, and that's what's guiding you. Okay, then we have Round and Round, which is to do with the Queen of Wands. This could be a fire sign. That's Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, or this could be certain traits of yourself. Let's clarify the Round and Round. Ace of Pentacles, again, could be to do with your work. Again, it seems like something that, came to an end, but maybe not properly. Maybe it's an opportunity coming back round again, as I was saying. But this time you get to do it differently. It could be in terms of your job, or maybe a seed that you're planting, okay? An idea that you could be going back to for some reason. It feels like fated. It feels like I'm feeling like I'm being pushed in this, but I don't know why, but you do. Deep down, the Hermit says that you do. Okay, you're gaining a lot of wisdom without even realizing it. So Queen of Wands and Ace of Pentacles could be actually a position that's quite high, whether you're in a spotlight, because Queen of Wands does tend to be in things like that, or whether you just radiate an energy. The Round and Round card, play this one more time. What is this Round and Round energy? The Knight of Cups. It could be love interest, or it could again be just wearing a heart on your sleeve and doing something in a much different way, more vulnerable way. Okay, and the Fates. The Fates, Libra, your card coming through. Karma. But it kind of feels like the imagery is so strange that I'm seeing when it comes down to your reading, and I can't quite understand it, but I'm sure some of you might. I don't know, it's your situation. So the Fates is being clarified by Justice and Six of Wands. This is success. This is being seen for your work, for your courage, for coming out of the war successfully, whether it's in the public or whether it is just universe sitting there and going, yeah, all right, Libra deserves this. Let's roll it back. Like, I'm not sure what it is. Maybe you deserve a second chance or something. It's very weird how this is happening. Something being brought into balance into your life. So your soul is taking control, which is so interesting to see. Because this is coming from you. Like, it could be the universe, but with the Hermit here, it's like there's a part of yourself that knows where it needs to go. So trust your gut instincts. Trust where that higher self is guiding you here with this energy. Because I don't think you do. Because I don't. I think this is very deep. Way beyond my own comprehension. That's what it feels like. All right, what's the blockages and challenges this week then for Libra? Letting something go. Sometimes you gotta lose the battle to win the war. That's what I've been saying. 5 of Swords to 6 of Swords. That's very good because it's progress. It can be very difficult at the time. So again, it's not to say that this is easy just because I say it's good. It just means that this is in the right direction. 5 of Swords and 6 of Swords is cutting something out that is not good for you. All right? Speak your truth, even if, because at the end of the day, you may lose the battle. People might not agree with you. People might not understand you. People might not accept it. But you won the war because you stayed true to yourself. You had integrity. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of examples. But it feels like you'll be moving away from the situation when you do this. Or when this happens. Which is good. You're moving away from chaos. But this is coming up as a blockage. So either just because it's going to be difficult for you, or whether it's something that you might not be trying to do. But again, 6 of Pentacles coming through. Again, as a challenge is really about where you're putting your time and energy to, and again, balance. Things have been unbalanced. The people in your life may have been, taking more than they've been giving or whatever. Yeah, again, balance. I think you may have missed something. Again, we had that message a little bit earlier, but this is why the rewind is coming through. It feels like I'm chatting like absolute, I don't know. I hope you guys get it. But if you don't, please don't hate me. I really am just saying what I'm seeing and feeling. And I feel this very strongly. But I don't know what exactly this means. Because I'm a human too. I'm not an all-knowing creature. And there's some level or limitation that I have to what I understand. So I can say things I understand. Or try to interpret it in a way that I know. But there's some things that are way beyond my knowledge too. And my apprehension of the universe. It's very complex. Alright, what's the advice for Libra? Oof. For some reason don't like that noise in your reading. 2 of Swords. Your advice is to definitely make a decision. And some of you is to take a break from something. To cut out something. To go ghost on something for some of you. Like there's 2 of Swords and a High Priestess. It's definitely using your intuition to make a decision. Some of you already know this. Some of you are tapping into your intuition. We have 4 of Swords coming through. A lot of air energy for you guys. You're getting a lot of downloads. You're going to feel a lot of messages. Even if you don't know, on a gut level, on an instinctual level, you will know what you need to do. And you might feel just called towards doing it. Which is so strange. Well, not strange. Just great. And it feels like by reversing one thing, you're going to catch what you missed. Some of you may have prioritized a person, and that caused you to miss an opportunity. And now you're getting a rewind, you're going back to something else. You could have prioritized someone's good side. And that's why you stayed with them, some of you. And now you're going backwards and actually seeing, they did a lot of crap. So you're changing that. Did I pull you one of these? I don't think I did. I'm going to pull you one. Anyway, I've never seen this imagery, so it's a very special week for you guys. Let's see for Libra. Interesting. We have gratitude. I am thankful for this life and opportunities that it presents. And it's representing some things to you, which is amazing. Definitely a need for gratitude this week, which I think you're going to be doing anyways because you are being guided somewhere. Very very strongly. You'll feel urges, which is very good. All right, for Libra, please. Karma. You have karma here. You will reap what you have sown. We have beware of great pride. Chain of events that will affect your life. Peace and harmony. And we have deep personal strength and peace that assures success. So you guys, something is going to be happening that's going to affect you, whether it's, from someone else. Someone could be just, deciding to call quits on their own company, so then you get fired as a sake of it, but it's going to lead you towards something or whatever, like something is happening that is just affecting you, or it could just be very universal. Chain of events that will affect your life. It's not coming directly from you, but it's a chain. Something is like having a domino effect, and you're part of a domino in this. Like, could just be the universe, and it does feel very fated. So again, it's definitely supposed to happen. Okay, so yeah, beware of great pride, especially because that came through with karma. It's a good time to stay humble and to let the universe guide, like, let them do it. And the universe has a funny way of humbling us at times, so we don't want to be a bit too prideful. But Peacock is saying you're very unique, and you're here for a very unique reason. Alrighty, well, that's all I have for you, my lovely Libras. I'm sorry that this reading is not so clear like it has done in the past. It was a very interesting message for me, and I kind of wish I could do this for hours to figure it out, and people are more patient on YouTube, but anyway, it's what it is. But it's very interesting. I'm going to contemplate on this a bit later, because I've never seen it happen. And it feels like maybe the chain of events, maybe it's just a global thing. It's going backwards. Like, it's almost like I'm seeing something spinning the other way. And that's why that movie came up. I don't remember what it is. I think I saw it a while ago with Brad Pitt. Google it. Some of you might know. Put it in the comments. Someone might be able to benefit from it. And it's a very confusing movie, but there's something about it. I don't remember. Again, like, my memory has been wiped for some reason. It's strange in your reading. Does that have something to do with going backwards? Strange. Anyway, you guys, you should have your own interpretation of it. Definitely think about it if you are on my level and understand me. Others of you may have clicked off already because it's just super confusing, which I can understand. But yeah, very interesting. I wonder what it means. It feels very, very significant. And again, it's not directly to do with you, like the chain of events card said. It feels like a universal spin. I'm seeing the globe spin the other way. Weird. No one else had that kind of reading, no? So strange. Love you guys. I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for being here. I will definitely be reading the comments for you guys to see what's going on. So please don't hate on me. It hurts my heart. If you do, I'm deleting it. But anyway, I love you guys, Libra. I wish you all the best. I send you all my love. I hope you understand what this means. It feels very big. And I hope to see you guys next time, all right?